Hey guys, my name is Brittany of Thrift. I'm a reseller on Poshmark, and as you may have guessed it, I have done it again. So I have a haul for you, and plus a couple of other items that don't fit in this bag. So let's get into it. This is a Squishmallow. I forgot the name of it, but I love this. It was only $3.99, I think. Yeah, they only charge $3.99, which is great because the thrift stores in my area have actually started pricing Squishmallows really high. I've never sold one. I think I have a couple of them listed, like smaller ones, but definitely a big one like this, they typically mark up to like, I think I saw some for like $15 or so. I just love the way that this one looks. It's a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern, and it doesn't even strike me as Halloween. It looks like, I don't know, something tropical, like a piece of fruit. I almost want to keep it, but I'm not going to keep it. It's really squishy, really soft, hence the name Squishmallow. But I just thought it was really pretty with all the colors, and it just looks so happy. I was like, okay, $3.99. I'm going to get this one. So I will get this one listed, but I'm going to hate to part with it because I just think it's so pretty. Here's a pair of universal thread chunky sole boots. I love this thick, chunky block heel. Love it. It's suede or maybe faux suede. I'm assuming it's faux suede. These are new tags. They've only got like a couple of small marks on them. But I don't know. I just thought that they were really cool, really nice looking boots. They're a bigger size, so they're a size 10. And if you're not familiar, Universal Thread is sold at Target. So they're a pretty affordable pair of boots, but more so just based on style, I picked them up. And also, I mean, a larger size will sell them as well, and the fact that they're new with tags. So just all around a good pickup. And as usual, I let you know that on average I pay about $5 for all my items, unless I get them out of the $2 bin. These were originally 50 bucks, so I'm interested to see how much I can get for these. I wouldn't pick up Universal Thread all the time. It's just that this has so many good factors about it. This is a new to me brand. What caught my attention was this silver metallic. I love it. It's braided, it's actual leather, and the brand is called Abro. Never heard of it, but there it is. ABRO. Usually when I'm looking at the purses, I don't really like to pick up bags too much unless I really recognize it, like Kavu or something like that. But whenever I look at the bags, I always look at the handle first to see if there's any cracking or peeling, because usually that's the first area to go, and I don't want to pick up bags to resell that have cracking or peeling because they're probably not going to sell. But this one, as you can see, does not have any cracking or peeling. So I was thinking that it was probably a faux leather bag and that it just wasn't used very, very often. But when I looked inside, I saw the tag and it says genuine leather made in Romania. I don't know if that's going to focus, but... And again, there's the brand on the inside. So I checked the comps when I was in the store, and it's a pretty good sized tote bag. So again, it just seemed like good quality. I love the silver metallic, and when I checked, those are the feet on the bottom. So it has all of its little feet. So when I checked the comps, some were a little lower, some were higher. So it's going to be one of those things that I have to experiment with to kind of see where it lands. But I think I saw some that looks similar to this for like $100. I don't know what I'm going to get for it, but it was too pretty to leave behind. And I believe I paid about $2.50 for it. Okay, so let's get into the big bag of clothing. I grabbed this BB Dakota size medium sackcloth jacket. I thought this was really interesting. I picked it up based on style. I don't normally pick up BB Dakota unless it's like maybe new with tags. I think I got a dress recently that was BB Dakota, or maybe that was Steve Madden. I'm not sure. It all gets a little blurry after a while. But this was just so cool. The button is just one button on the front, and it's sort of asymmetrical. It just seemed very interesting. It kind of made me think of like a Lagan look. Well, it feels very Lagan look. Just something about it feels very minimalist. And the orange lining I thought was very pretty as well. So since this was regular price, it wasn't marked up, because sometimes the coats are marked up, you know, but if they're not, then they're that regular price of like $5.60 or $6 or whatever. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for this, and I think I should be able to sell it because I think the style is just so interesting. The sleeves, you might be able to see kind of like what that texture is. It's kind of like a potato sack, if you know what that feels like or looks like. That's the texture of this. And I just thought it was really interesting. So this came home with me. Okay, so hypocrite time. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I don't like this brand. This is Everlane. It's just not a good mover for me. It doesn't matter how cute, how whatever. So I know I probably shouldn't have picked it up. But this is a size extra large. I do like the plaid. It's a button down, short sleeve. Just seems like a nice summer shirt. It's like a cinnamon brown. And I think it's the makeup that caught my attention. Yeah, this is 100% tinsel. So by it being a larger size, I do think that people like plaid. Again, the color is pretty with the cinnamon brown. The makeup is good. I'm going to give this a shot. I don't know what I'll get for it. Again, it seems like no matter how good of a piece I have of Everlane, it just doesn't really move, or either it sits for a really long time and then I end up having to take an offer that's really low, and I'm pretty much like just thanking the person for finally coming along to get it. So I wrote off Everlane a long time ago, but when I see a good piece like this, it makes me want to go on and get it, because name brand aside, it's a good size, it's a good makeup, it's, you know, a pretty color. If it wasn't Everlane, I would still be considering it. So, you know, I'm just going to excuse the name brand in this case and hope that I get lucky. I've never heard of this. This is called Trinery, and this is a size small. I checked the comps when I was in the store because it feels really nice. And it's just like a little peplum top, short sleeve. It's got like a little bit of pinstriping, and the back has a zipper. I don't know. My eyes just kind of kept gravitating towards it. When I checked the comps, it looked decent enough to pick up for $5. I will be able to get my money back for it, but I just kind of wanted to test it out. I'm definitely trying to experiment with things that I've never heard of more this year. I'm trying to move away from the things that, you know, you hear about all the time that maybe you're getting a little oversaturated because everybody's heard of it. I'm trying to sort of figure out what looks good to me when I walk into a thrift store and take a chance on those things, because sometimes those things are the best sales, the things you've never heard of, the things that you don't know anything about, but you just pick them up on a whim after checking comps or whatever, and it turns out great. So that's what I'm on the hunt for. I want that really quiet but really good stuff this year. I have sold this before. This is called Oh My Gauze, and they make these, as you guessed it, gauzy material items. It's pretty minimalist, pretty lagging look. I like the little shark bite tail that it has here. Very flowy. It's a dress, sleeveless dress. I think this is 100% cotton, but I just grabbed it because I had good luck with it a time before, and I wanted to try it again. I like the detailing on the pockets. It's like, you see how it's like a patch almost, where it's like it's going in different directions. I think that little bit of detailing is very interesting. I have tried this brand before. It did not work out well. However, the one that I had before was not good. It was just a basic plain black dress. It was pre-owned. It was probably a little bit faded too, but when I checked the comps at the time when I picked up that dress, the comp said that it was worth it, but I think it was just that piece was just not good. This piece, though, I will take. Here's the brand. This is Tyler Bow, and this is a new tag Tyler Bow. It's a size small, and this is called the Filigree Floral Sand Dress. Very pretty. It's like a turtleneck, and then it's got some pleats on the front. Very beautiful floral tan print. It's a knit sweater dress. I don't know, long sleeve, quarter sleeve. I think it's more long sleeve, but I saw a couple of other ones trickling into the thrift store that were pre-owned. This was the only one that I saw that was new tags, so I grabbed it because I like new tags. Interestingly enough, last year, 2023, I picked up a lot of new tag stuff, thinking that in December it was going to help me sell things. I figured people would be looking for new tags items for gifts, but to my surprise, December actually, I sold a lot of pre-owned stuff. Like, it wasn't that I sold maybe a couple of new tags items, but majority of it was pre-owned, and that was pretty shocking. So that's food for thought. Just because you're finding new at tags, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's gonna hit. But I just kind of like to pick up new at tags because I know that when you are listing it, some people specifically do look out for new at tags items. I think it does up the ante a little bit. Some people just want to feel like they are the only person that has ever worn that piece of clothing, which is fine. It's all in your preference. Some people grow up always having to wear hand-me-downs, and so when they become adults, it's like they're scarred and they refuse to wear anything secondhand. I totally get it. You know, whereas other people like me, all day long, I will wear secondhand. So, but I just, when I find something new with tags and it's cute, I go for it. This is most certainly not a new tag piece. This is Lily Pulitzer, and it is the older label, so it could be considered vintage. This is a size 6, and it is extremely colorful. I have come to find that the older pieces are not that bad. I can usually sell it for about $25 or so, somewhere in that range. But these are just a pair of capri pants. Pretty green and pink floral print. It's got one pocket on the back. I think I have a lot of pants and jeans in this haul, so just prepare yourself. Okay, so this I'm not so sure about. I just went off of instinct. This is Lou and Gray. I have sold it before. I can't remember what store it sold at. I don't know if it's Kohl's or Belk or what, but this is the slouchy straight crop, and they are in a size 28. And I just like them because they have like some patchwork in here. So I thought that was really cute. It's got this distressed cuff at the bottom. It's also got some patching back there on the back pocket. This is a basic, but I like stuff like this. So this is Express, and it's a size 10 long. So I like the long. It is new at tags. This is the flare trouser, super high rise. And this is just a nice pair of dress pants. So if you need to go into the office, and you just want a nice, comfortable black pair of pants. Oh, look, that's so cool. It's got the piping down the leg. Really nice. And then this pretty flare. Yeah. So the fact that it is a long and it is a flare and it's a high rise, I think all of that is just awesome. I think someone's going to be looking for these, and I assume that I will probably be able to sell them for like 30 or 40 bucks or so. Hopefully. We'll see. I am a fan of selling J. Crew, and this is the Demi Boot Crop. These are in a size 28P. I believe this is like the newer label for them, where it's printed on this back here. Are these button fly? No, these are a zip fly, but so you can see that they're, I'm sorry, the camera's getting a little bit discolored every time I hold something up, so bear with me, but they're just blue jeans, and they've got the distressing on the knee. J. Crew does do well for me as far as reselling. I know the Demi boot does do well, but again, the crop might take the value down a little bit, but still, this is a good pair of jeans, and I like the brand, so I grabbed them. Looking at these again, I'm not so sure I should have picked them up. So it is once again Everlane. I know, I'm a hypocrite. But they're size 10, and they are this sort of baggy cargo pant. At first I thought they were a little faded, so I was about to leave them, but then I saw some, what do you call them? I'm blanking. I saw some stock photos, and I think they're supposed to look a little faded like this. I think these are linen, actually. Machine washable, 94% organic cotton, 6% linen. So that's why I love that fabric makeup, and these are size 10. Ooh, okay. Yes. So this is With Love by LuLaRoe, and these are in a size 30. I think that LuLaRoe jeans actually do pretty well. I had a pair that was new at tag once that I think they sold for $60. I'm not quite sure. I might have to try to find the photo so I could put it up. But I remember that it was a pretty good sale. And I was thinking, well, is it because they're new at tags? I don't know. I saw another pair and they were a white pair that I wanted to try it again with, but they had some blue ink pen staining in the back pocket. So I left them behind because I was like, okay, I don't want to try to like, I'm afraid to bleach stuff. I know people say when it's white you can bleach it, but I'm just afraid that it's going to end up with all those, I need to Google how to safely bleach something, but I just didn't want to deal with those pants. So I went shopping another time and then I found these. They could be a straight. I don't know. I'm going to have to kind of measure it out and see. But by it being a bigger size 30, and they're black and they're in really good condition, I'm going to try with Love LuLaRoe jeans again with this pair and see if I have as much luck as I did with the first pair. Again, first pair is probably going to get me more because it was new with tags. This is pre-owned, but still, I'm thinking maybe 40. I don't know. We'll see. These I love. I pick them up every time. 7 For All Mankind Dojo jeans, and you can always spot them because they have these 7s stitched on the back. So I grabbed these. These are in a size 26, and the Dojos are just always the wide leg flary ones with the 7s on the back. People are still looking for these, so if you ever come across 7 For All Mankind Dojo, go ahead on and grab them because as far as I can tell, they do sell. Found another pair of mother jeans. And there is the label on the back as well. I know it's blurry. But these actually, and kind of like the 7 For All Mankind, another way you could tell mother is you will see the M's stitched on the back pocket like this. So that's one way to spot them. I am not sure what, okay, yeah. So they put the style on the inside pocket there. This is the Rascal ankle snippet, well played. I guess that's the wash, maybe, I don't know. The wash or the style, but these are distressed at the bottom. This is a pair of current Elliott jeans, and I feel like this is a newer label. It doesn't look like the other label that I have with these, with this particular brand. So since this looks like a newer label, and the comps looked okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. I think they're sold at Nordstrom, but I'm not sure. Size 25. Alright, so there's no style in there, but these look like a straight leg, and they have some distressing, like a busted knee. I mean, I'm just going to give them a chance because it looks like a newer label. Okay, this is a little different, but it was too cool for me to leave it. I don't even know if it has a size. This is a Hot Topic thing. It does have the tag on it. It just says that, like, this is a special item. This is a special occasion item and can only be exchanged or returned if blah, 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 blah. So there you go. But it looks like a cat suit. It's just a full-bodied, it sticks to itself. Just think Catwoman. It was in the dress section. It's kind of moto, got a high collar on it. This is a zip. That's pretty cool. I like this. It's a little, yeah, it's moto. It's kind of got a shine to it. And then it's got like the quilted area here. Long sleeve. Oops. I could definitely see somebody using this for like Comic-Con, or even just if they, honestly, black goes with anything. So if you want to wear it to a party or something with a cute little pair of boots, this is awesome. It kind of sticks, like the material sticks. So, but I was like, this is just too cool to leave behind. I'm trying to unstick it, but it kind of sticks back. Like you have to be in it to like unstick it, you know? But I'm just going to stand up so maybe you can see it better. All right, there's the collar, the zip, and then, that's it. I don't know. It was just so cool, so interesting, and they only wanted $5.60, and it was new tag, and I was like, you know what? I'm just weird like that. This is a more expensive brand. This is called APC New Standard. This is actually Petite New Standard, and it's a size 30. I think this brand is supposed to be kind of unisex, but I believe that these are donated by a man. Maybe, I don't know. They were in the men's section, and I don't know. Something about them just kind of makes me think that they're guys, because I think there was some other stuff that I was finding and it felt like it came from the same person. And I know for sure that the other things that I found were they were men's items. So I probably just list these under men's, but they've got this cool button fly. Really nice. And there's the label again. So just a tan pair of jeans. 100% cotton. This is a beautiful pair of Banana Republic pants. This is in the style Logan. I thought it said Lone for a second. Logan. I think I see this style a lot, but this is actually new at tags. And I love the color purple. This is a beautiful, beautiful lavender pair of pants. I feel like when the spring hits and, oh, it's called the Logan Crop. So for spring, if you want to wear it to the office or if you want to wear it to church, like, I just think that these are so pretty. I mean, like, you know, what if you wanted to take like Easter photos or something? These would be really, really pretty. Like if you don't want to wear a dress, but you still want to have like a beautiful pastel color, this would be it. Last item. Never heard of this, but it is called Bridge by Gly. I checked the comps. It looked like maybe it could be a good bread and butter brand, but I kind of just wanted to step outside the box and try something that I've never heard of. And these seemed okay. They've got the busted knee. Someone wore them rolled up. I'm assuming that they are a skinny pair of pants. So, yeah, and they got a zip fly. And then the back, I believe this is factory distressing on the back waist. So, I don't know. We're going to try this. Bridge by Gly. I don't know. Sometimes you check the comps and they look okay and then you're kind of like, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Like, I am experimenting with things that catch my attention, but I'm trying to cut back on making quite so many mistakes, you know. So, I don't know. We'll try these out, see if it's worth it. Ta-da! That's it. We made it to the end of the bag. So that was my haul. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.